COVID lockdowns, minus 38.8 degree weather. My friends, that all ends today. Let's get out of here. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, this is so much better.
Oh, you got dirt all over you, sorry. Yeah, so I had to dump a full set of gears coming up here, going south into the wind. And I'll explain what that means in a little bit. But we'll take a look at the progress so far. You can see that. 12.7 kilometers in 1 hour and 4 minutes. And that's with a headwind. And a bike that's not set up for road riding. We'll get into the bike after, but I'm very tickled with the progress so far. And yeah, just a beautiful day.
Welcome to the channel today. Your channel for fun and adventure in the outdoors. Alright, what a gorgeous Saturday we have going on here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Well, actually, I'm not in Winnipeg anymore. I'm out just past St. Norbert, Manitoba. St. Norbert was founded in like 1921. It's an older community, and no, 1821 it was founded. Not 1921, 1821. Anyways, we're out with the ride today. We're all packed up, got some gear, doing some testing. We'll go over the bike here when we get settled a little bit, but all right, well, after having a little bit of a look-see around this place, I think I'm gonna put my camp right here. I was down this way a little bit, down up the river there a little bit. This is the La Salle River that's out there. You can probably see that. But there's quite a bit of wind coming off. So I come around the bend of this river here. And yeah, because I want to be able to have a fire tonight. And I've heard a barred owl, which is so exciting for me. And let's have a little look at how much deer sign there is here. It's awesome. So check this out. Let's go for a little bit of a walk here. Okay, so we probably stepped to maybe, what, 15 steps from the bike? So yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to get some food in me. One, a protein bar and maybe ramen noodles, and that'll do me until tonight. I guess that's deer piss. So yeah, I'm having a look-see. This place also doesn't seem to have any widowmakers, although oak trees in the springtime, before they start to bud, they are a little bit difficult to know that for sure. But with a look around here, I'd say there's nothing directly going to be right over me. This guy looks pretty healthy. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go and pull some stove and get some noodles out and head on down and sit in the sun and make something to eat. What a beautiful day to be out. So we'll go over the bike, and like I said before, we'll go over the bike a little bit, but so we did 31 kilometers. My top speed was 22.2 kilometers an hour, and my average was just a little over 12 kilometers an hour. Which is pretty impressive for a bike that's built strictly for wintertime riding, wintertime city riding. So, oh yeah, I guess I didn't notice this banging in there. No, probably hit a couple times, but well, we'll have to fix that. We'll have to take care of that for our ride out. But it will certainly be a lot later, anyways, on the way out. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get some grub in me. I'm a little on the famished side. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, so. All right, well, that sun sure is nice and powerful today, even with that little bit of a breeze. So I'm going to remove this hoodie. All right, well, that feels good. Oh, that sun is just beautiful. I hope you don't mind if I just flex out here a little bit. What an absolutely stunning day. You know, it's when I talk to people that don't live in a harsh environment, this just seems, yay, it's spring, kind of like whatever. Here in Manitoba, when we go through 3 weeks of minus 38.8 daytime highs, it's a freaking celebration, man. I had a yellow Lamborghini pass me on Pembina Highway today. Motorcycles are out. I mean, look, I'm in the snow still. It's an absolute celebration when we go from minus 38 to like minus 5 or whatever. Just outstanding. So, yeah. I don't know who owns that yellow Lamborghini, but there's a lot of prosperous people here in Winnipeg. I know for sure that it's not one of the Winnipeg Jets because they are in Montreal starting, what time is 6 o'clock? I think the game starts at 6 o'clock today, Saturday. Yeah, we're in Montreal. Gonna kick the snot out of them Habs. I'm more of a CFL guy than I am an NHL guy. And I hope that COVID gets its stuff dealt with and over with so that the opening game for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers is against my Hamilton Tiger Cats here in Winnipeg. So, wouldn't I love to go to that game? Season opener, my team in the town I live in, that's just, I mean, I gotta get tickets for that. Somehow, some way I need tickets for that. If anybody knows anybody, I would jump on that deal in a heartbeat. Love my Hamilton Tiger Cats. It's just nice to get out, man. Oh, it's been busy. I've been extremely busy, but it's all been indoor busy. It's not been outdoors, YouTubing, content creating. It's been indoors on a computer all day long, my laptop all night long, job hunting. And I'm excited about that. But I'm not an indoor guy. It's not who I am. This is who I am. Our winter was absolutely horrible for me being outdoors. You know, when I think I mentioned it before on the bike, but when the weather was decent to get out, my timing was off. Like that wasn't an option for me at the time. I got my breakfast in here. So, and then when I did have the time, it was like minus 30s, minus 40s. And I mean, I already did that minus 48 degree fail. I didn't need to go out and show the world that that's not a possibility in life again, you know, so. Got some ravens up there, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, we found the pileated woodpecker. Or he found us. This is what we're down here for, guys. It's being in nature. Okay, shit. Alright guys, well as you can see I got camp set up. Tarp. I brought a second tarp. Usually I just bring the footprint to my hubba hubba, but this time I brought another tarp. Sleeping pad, sleeping bag. I got my cook stoves over here. It's all set to go, and this chair was just laying in the bush over there and it works, so why not, right? So the barred owls are hooting, so I want to hurry up and get my other lens on because we got to catch them on film today. So that's key. We're hoping, we're fingers and toes are crossed, we want to get this barred owl on film today. So but again, just a beautiful day. The wind has died down. It's just gorgeous out here. All the wildlife just started coming to life about 3 o'clock this afternoon. As you've seen, I got some great footage of some woodpeckers, and there's a giant pileated woodpecker just flew in over here. So with any luck, we're gonna have a good, full, rounded out bunch of wildlife that we've captured on film today. And what a beautiful way to spend a Saturday. Hey, we got some deer across the river here. Center screen is deer right across the river. Okay, so we have a ton of activity going on over here. I can hear squirrels, I can hear owlets, and those owls, they're not barred owls, they're great horned. I was mistaken in the call. See this guy here, he's all upset about something. This guy here is all upset about something. Oops, I guess it helps if I show you. So this guy is upset. He's not upset at that other squirrel, because that other squirrel went that way. So it's a great sign that we got owl activity right close to us. It's so dark out right now that the camera can't see anything, so I'll point you at the bonfire. But the coyotes are starting to howl. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick it up or not. You hear those owls? The geese? There are like 100 million stars in the sky. And here's a fun fact for you. When I came, this is where I came when I had the gasser bike, and I came down and I was doing cowboy camping hammock style, or hammock camping, cowboy camping style, or whatever the heck it was, and I ended up sleeping on the ground. That night the owls were hooting. I bet you they were the same ones, because those are great horned owls that you're hearing there. And there was a pair of great grays that were howling. Hear that, guys? See, that's a great horn. And the stars were just a zillion. I remember and it was in the same place, not we're the same place I'm camping, but it was just down the river a little bit, and the owls were hooting. The stars were just immaculate, and it's the same thing again tonight. This is the kind of stuff that gets you hooked on a place. Hey my friends, if you can see me there, yeah, it's going on 8:30 now, and I think I'm pretty much good for the day, you know? It was just a blessing to be able to get out and come down, and have some peace and quiet time, you know, get some fresh air. It was great to traditionally style bike pack instead of the twisted bike packer. It was nice to do it the traditional style, get that exercise, get the blood flowing, get the lungs working, you know. And I really appreciate cycling, because it really allows me to free up my headspace. I get to do some thinking while I'm riding, and so yeah, that was just excellent. Plus, I got to have some time with a little bit of wildlife, which was kind of neat. I was recording the one woodpecker, and then the red squirrel come up and chased him off. And then I came and I sat back down. It was kind of like that woodpecker knew it, and a tiny little twig right above my head, like right above where I was sitting, and that's where he landed. And you can see that here. So. Right above my head. It's beautiful. Like right on top of me. So that was pretty neat. What was also kind of neat, and I'm really stoked about, is that while I was gathering firewood, two gentlemen and a lady came down, and this dude had a top end Canon camera with a great big mega lens on it. I think he said it was a 400. I'm talking like a $7,000 camera setup, just with body and glass. And he was down here looking for the owls. So, pretty stoked. So he took off down to walk the riverbank here a little bit. But before he left, he gave me intel on where I can go and capture pictures of a screech owl, and that kind of blew me away, because outdoor people, you know, it's kind of like when I went up to KWASTITCHEWAN Falls. Melissa there, she was going to turn around and not see the main attraction of why she was there, and so being in the outdoor community, we help each other. So that's where I helped her carry her kayak, her on one end, me on the other. We made sure that she got there so that she could see that the crown jewel of Manitoba, Manitoba's tallest waterfall. Photographers, they're a different breed. No photographers like to show, to give away intel on their favorite spots, or, you know, just places where you can go and find that awesome wildlife and stuff like that. So that was really neat of that guy, and I'm really stoked to be able to go. And I won't be able to do it tomorrow, but because it's on the other end of this. When I get back to the city, I'd have to go through the city and then head out the other way. That's not going to happen tomorrow, but hopefully, so one day next week, if I get a little bit of an early day and the weather's nice, I will certainly be heading up with the camera and trying to get some pictures of that screech owl. So that was pretty awesome, and they were just really friendly, really nice people, and yeah, a couple mountain bikers came through here today. That was about it. I had my homemade turkey soup left over from January that I made from Christmas. So that's all done and over with, and that's a shame because that was like that was the best soup I ever made from scratch myself. So it was just been an awesome day to be out here, having relationships with the wildlife. Not relationships, but you know what I'm saying. So now I got my my shelters all set up here, so I'm gonna dive in, get these wet boots off. I'm wearing the Solomon boots that I did the boot review on. If you haven't seen that, I will link that up here. Yeah, they're all ripped up and stuff, and walking through the snow, they're soaking wet and my feet are freezing. So it'd be nice to get them off, get in the nice warm sleeping bag. Temperatures should drop down around -5, -7 tonight, somewhere in there. So pretty comfortable for winter camping. Today being the 6th of March, so just a few more days and we're into spring. So pretty stoked about that. And I want to thank you guys all for coming along on this little adventure of mine today, and for all the new subscribers, thanks for taking a chance on this kid. So I guess all that's left to say is for all you guys to have a good night, and I will see you all for coffee in the morning. Good night.
Oh, jumping, it's cold, man. Oh, morning, guys. It is cold. Oh, man, I'm freaking cold. Holy jumping. It got colder last night than I thought it was going to. What time is it anyways? 6:30 in the morning. It got colder than I thought it was going to. And I messed up by not bringing sleep clothes. Man, what a rookie move. Oh, there's that owl. There's that owl. I can't get him. Damn it. There's that owl. It's cold. Okay, where is it? Can you hear him? I don't have to wait very long. There he is.
Morning, guys, gals, my friends. Got my coffee made. It's in my sleeping bag where my feet are because my feet are frozen. Last night, like I was saying in the other camera, when I opened my eyes and then I seen a dark shadow fly over So I interrupted that broadcast because that was a great horned owl that had just flown over. I seen his silhouette, and that's what I'm doing now. I made my coffee, trying to warm up my feet, and I have them marked. I'll show you. Right in there. Right in there, I have them marked. And they haven't left since I last seen them. They hopped around a little bit, and now I think they're ready. Now I think they're set to roost. So I have a clump of trees that's, I don't know, maybe 120 yards from here. But I mean, a dark bird and a bunch of dark trees, with the sun's just starting to come up here, as you can see, right through there. That's the sun. That's old Bob coming up. Yep, he's coming up to see us. But so I'm just trying to warm up, and have my morning coffee, obviously. It's back by my feet. Yeah, last night, let's talk about a couple of negatives of this trip. I should have known better than not to bring sleep gear, an extra change of sleep clothes. That was totally my rookie move of the trip, for sure. I was cold when I got in my sleeping bag last night. Temperature dropped colder than what I thought. So I put my jacket on, and then about midnight, my feet were absolutely frozen. I mean, like, they hurt. That's how cold they were. So I took my jacket off, and I realized that I had been sweating a bit in my jacket. And normally what happens is that, see, I'm still in my sleeping bag here, is that the heat from your body will travel down inside the sleeping bag and warm up your feet. You know, might take a while sometimes, but it always does. But by trapping all my body heat inside my jacket, I didn't allow my body heat to travel down into the bag to warm up my feet. Kept all my body heat in my jacket. I started sweating. I took my jacket off and I wrapped my feet in my jacket to get them warm. But then I was damp again. And I probably had some dampness, moisture on me from the bike ride out here. I probably didn't get fully dry. And cutting wood and all that kind of stuff. So it was not the most pleasant of nights last night. Yeah. But I mean, I slept. Like, I got some good continuous sleep in there. But it was not the sleep that I normally get when I'm in the out of doors. So I'm just keeping focused on these owls. So if they take off, I don't want to be. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning. Not a lot of breeze right now, and I'm gonna take my time. Second rookie move of the trip was when I got to this spot, there were ravens playing out over the river, you know, doing their aerial acrobatics and stuff. Instead of just popping my big lens on and shooting them, filming them, wildlife is a huge reason why I'm in the back, like why I love being in the outdoors, is finding that wildlife. But I took the ravens for granted. Oh yeah, they're obviously, you know, they were in the tree. There's one tree across the river, which is that guy over there across the river. Oops, trying to do this one-handed. Anyways, that guy over there. So they're flying out of there. They were flying out of there, and I took them for granted that they were just going to be here, and I didn't shoot them. So second rookie move of the trip. But the positives far outweigh the negatives of the trip. I did get some decent sleep. I did get to enjoy watching the ravens in their aerial acrobatics. The wildlife is just coming to life again. This place is, I forgot how this place comes to life like this in the morning. I've had no shot at filming the pileated woodpecker this trip, but there are big stands of dead trees that got big, like it's a feeding ground for them. They're there continuously. They got big, huge holes cut into the trees, and I have them marked here, and I can reach them with my big lens. So if they do come into this area, I will have no problem capturing some of them on film. It's just a beautiful morning. Just a beautiful morning. So now when I get out of here, I'm not going to film the ride back, unless you guys want to see some more of the city, or you know, like I know there's a whole bunch of subscribers that aren't from Winnipeg, and if you would like to see more of the city with me riding, you know, I can throw in a few little shots at the end. So let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see a little bit more of the road riding to get to places, whether it be just on the pedal bike, which is set up only for winter riding right now. So I only have a rear derailleur, so my front 3 gears. So like when I said yesterday that I have to, well, I'm going to dump a whole set of gears, that means that I don't have a front derailleur, so I can't switch back and forth. So I either just take the chain by hand, and I put it in the lowest, the middle, or the highest front sprocket set. And then the rear derailleur will run the back derailleur. So, and I'm only running 4 gears on the back. So it's a 4-speed. Depending on, it's a 4-speed unless I stop and then I change the gear on the front, you know. So it's not meant for speed, it's not meant for making distance. It's meant to go, it's minus 30 out, and instead of a half-hour walk, I can ride for 10 minutes. That's what the bike's for. If I got to get to the store, that's what the bike's for. So it's not, I didn't build this bike to put miles on it. I just built this bike as a commuter. I got to get downtown every day. It's a 10-minute ride every day. And so that's what I need. Only rear brakes on it. Now, normally I only run only front brakes on a bike. But wintertime, you don't want a front brake on your bike because you're going to be face planting every time you go to have to hit the brakes. So it's on this bike, it's a rear brake setup. This is a Trek 4300. We'll give you a show of it there behind me. It's a Trek 4300. It was my buddy's. Now Travis will have been passed away a year this coming 14th of this month. That was his bike. I used to knock on his door, ask his wife if Travis could come out and play, and we'd go ride. We'd ride every day. I don't have to knock on his door anymore. I just grab him and I go and hang out with him. So that was his bike, and it was left for me. And yeah. So, but yeah, that's the winter truckster. And I don't know what I'm going to do about spring and summertime here. I can show you a clip sometime. My road bike, I got hit by a car and it broke the frame. So that bike's done. But yeah, old Bob's coming up there. We can see old Bob up there. He's starting to come up, so that's beautiful. It's supposed to be a lovely day today. And, sorry guys. This is what I look like in the morning. Supposed to be a lovely day. Yeah, we got some squirrels bouncing around on the ground over here. So them owls got to be perched. They got to be up for roost now. That would be awesome, man, to be sitting here having my morning coffee and see an owl come down and just boom! Just that would be such an awesome experience for me to see. Nothing against squirrels, but that would be awesome, man. Well, I'm gonna get this coffee back at my feet. So yeah, like I was saying, if you'd like to see more of the city ride a little bit, you know, I don't mean like a full ride, or maybe it depends on what you guys want. But leave a comment down in the comment section if you'd like to see more of the road riding. This way I can help get you guys what you might want to see. And if you have any other ideas of places, if you do know Winnipeg, or you're curious about can you do this in Winnipeg, or can you camp, like, throw some ideas at me if you want to see something. Because like I said before, I don't just consider this my channel. This is your channel for fun and adventure in the outdoors. This is our channel, and I'd like for you guys to all to be part of it. And being part of that is leaving comments and just let me know what you're into, and let me see what I can do for y'all, you know. But it was just a beautiful day. As far as it goes, I'm just gonna have my breakfast. I'm gonna pack up camp, and I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, there's some geese. Okay, so we got the full gamut going. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, so unless there's anything else I got to say, tune you in. I want to thank you all guys all coming out for this adventure here with me. I'm going to sit and finish with my coffee and watch the sun coming up. And it's been a great night to get out. The weeks are busy, so it's nice to blow off steam my way out here in the outdoors in a late winter trip. So if you're excited for spring coming around the corner and the trees starting to bud, give this video a like. Give this video a thumbs up for me. It really does help support the channel. And yeah, doesn't cost anything to support the channel by liking and sharing. So if we all work together, we can build this channel big and strong and fantastic. So I wish you all, oh yeah, it's just beautiful seeing the wildlife, man. Wish you all a happy and safe. That's not what I want to say. Yeah, I'll finish my wrap up. I've got to get my coffee in me. And then I'll have my hot cereal before I head out. So that's going to wrap it up for me today. Thanks again for coming out on this little adventure. We got the bike all packed up, ready to go. No trace camping. And now I'm going to go and try to find where I had last seen those great horned owls. I'm going to try to get over there and see if I can sniff around a little bit, and maybe I can find them before we head out of here. So I got about a 32 kilometer ride to get back home. Yeah, once again, if you'd like to see any more of the road biking, or a few views of the city as I travel through, leave a comment down there in the comment section below. And everybody remember, get out and stay out.